Alright folks, welcome back to another video. We're driving to the beach right now. We have the Hovsco Alpha e-bike in tow. We're gonna put that thing in the sand. We're gonna ride it around and we're gonna try to catch some striped bass. It's April 20th, we're in Rhode Island, and it's about this time every year they get their first wave of migratory striped bass up here. It's usually these small fish, like 14 inches, 24 inches, but they have lice on them, these sea lice. And the New Englanders, you know, cherish this time of year when like the louse-ridden bass show up on their beaches. So we're gonna try to get a piece of that. We're gonna try to, you know, but mainly we're gonna ride that bike around and see how the bike performs. I have low expectations. The only reports I've heard from the ocean beaches of Rhode Island are skunk reports. So who knows if we're gonna find them, if we're gonna catch them. Only one way to know, right? And that is to go. We've made it to the beach. It is a flat, calm day. And this particular beach doesn't have much structure, so it's kinda irrelevant where I start fishing. We're going to assume that there are striped bass moving from west to east along this beach. Maybe they're eating some mole crabs, or if there's, you know, I don't know, who knows, maybe there's a little bit of bait in here. Anyway, we're gonna throw this mag minnow. It's a great lure to catch striped bass. We got one. Hot damn, we found one. We got a bite. That's exactly what we're looking for, folks. That is exactly what we're looking for. Fresh, migrating ocean bass. If you look at this fish, he's super pale in color. Right, let me get these hooks out and then I'll show them to you. Actually, I'll show them to you. Yeah, super bright color, sea lice all over the tail and like the body, eyes. I'm looking at his jaw and you can tell that he has been caught before by looking at his jaw. Anyway, that's fit. That's like a decent little fish. That's exactly what we're looking for. Exactly what we were hoping to find. Nice fresh. All right, so this e-bike is unique in that it has a torque sensor, which I'm going to show you right here. We're going to turn on this pedal assist up to 5, which means that the pedal assist is now on 5. That's your torque sensor. Pretty much as you pedal, the bike recognizes how much power you're putting into the pedaling and matches it, or like pretty much I'm barely pedaling right now and it's doing all the work. Whereas if I turn the pedal assist from 5 down to 1, now I'm doing a bit more work. There's like a lot less electrical output and it's mostly just my legs doing the work. So we're definitely gonna go right back up to 5. And now we're just gonna hit the lever so we can cruise, and we're just gonna cruise comfortably 7 or 8 miles an hour. This beach sand is really soft, so you can see sinking in quite a bit. All right, but it's working, and we're just gonna give this a shot right here. This doesn't look good or bad. I mean, it looks just the same as where we just were. Also, this rod, real quick, this is a Jigging World Onyx surf rod, 9 foot, medium power, 3/4 to 2 ounce. This rod's like 120 bucks or something. Pretty cheap. And I've used it a lot. This is like my go-to. It's a light rod. It's good for doing just this, throwing small minnow plugs, small striped bass, or weak fish, or fluke, or albies. This is like my go-to rod in September, October when, you know, there's albies and bass and all that. I have this paired with a Penn Clash 4000 and some 20-pound braid. Yeah, so this beach really has nothing that's gonna hold fish. It has no holding power. There's no structure, you know, there's no variation. Sandbars, points, structure, you know, there's nothing. It's just an endless beach. Has like a slow gradient that drops off. As far as like if you're trying to go catch stripers, you're better off going to somewhere where there's structure or bait visible, something that has like a little more drawing power than a beach like this. All right, we're gonna try taking the mag minnow off. Yozuri makes this mag minnow, and so they also make the hydro minnow. And I gotta say, the hydro minnow, their number one advantage, I guess the mag minnow and the hydro minnow together, their main advantage is that they go very shallow. They run shallower than the SP minnow, which run shallower than the bomber, which run shallower than the X-Wrap. Now that's pretty much my hierarchy of like cheap plastic swimming plugs. Those are the lures I throw. Casting distance, you're gonna have a hard time beating the hydro minnow. That's up there for casting distance. One of the best casting, you know, it's got that magnet. Yeah, 10 miles an hour. Yeah, okay, 12 miles an hour, 13 miles an hour. We found some harder, 14 miles an hour, 15. Yeah, we found some hard sand down here by the surf line. Now we're going 19 miles an hour. Cooking with fire, folks. We're getting far away from that spot. That spot was dead. This has the kind of features you're looking for, you know, water. All right, guys, real quick, we're just gonna take a look. I'm gonna show you something here. Oh, the sandy battery. This. Oh. All right, the battery is also a light. Got that light. Jesus, I can't see. Oof. All right, so there's 3 like brightness levels, and then there's a flashing level. I just turned it off because it was blinding me. Yeah, all right, so now it's been about an hour since we caught that fish. I was pretty surprised that we caught a fish from this desert-like beach. But I did get another bite not too long ago, 15 minutes ago. But generally, it's pretty dead. We're still out here. We're still gonna give it hell. I think we could actually probably catch some fish. We had a spot. Oh, there's a fish. What is that? Is that even a bass, or is that a sea robin? What is that? It's a bass. All right. Look at the coloration of this bass. Smaller. He's got that sand color, brilliant sand color. I didn't even feel that fish bite. So that's fish number 2. Just as I was saying, you know, it was like a desert, you know. It's really scarce, like the fish. All right, we're just cruising now. It's like desert conditions out here. I'm not necessarily I don't know. We're just cruising. Maybe we'll find some whale vomit or like a blitz. You know, let's hope for the whale vomit. 0.5 miles just there. And we're gonna see, maybe the migration is right here, you know, maybe. Let's give it a shot. Turn the bike off. All right, well, I'm gonna tell you a story here. A tale as old as time. Just now, GoPro battery died. Not 5 seconds later, I got a bite. And it was a striped bass. A little, you know, a hard fighting 25-incher. And he ended up popping off. I was trying to turn my GoPro on. It wouldn't turn it back on. I'm counting that as a catch. Alright, first cast after losing that one. She'll hook another. This one's a little bit meaty. He's fighting. Fighting like a little bit meatier fish. All right, now you can believe me. I wasn't lying. 2 bites and 2 casts. What these fish lack in size, they make up for in color. I love a striped bass on the beach. That bright color. Super light colored fish. All right, that is fish number 4. He hit awfully close, just like the last one. Yeah, we rode that bike pretty far down this beach. We found like a slightly different, there's like some variation to the color of the bottom here. There's like some dark bottom. Last 2 fish were in pretty close. Tend to get the fish pretty close. Sometimes you get them pretty far too, though. Usually somewhere in the water. There's one. Small. That counts. Look at the sea lice on that one. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my God, yes. Very gentle with this little juvenile striped bass. He is the future. We need these little fish. Did not want to inflict any more damage on the poor baby than we already did. Yeah, that's a catch. That's a catch. I mean, that thing had like 20 sea lice on it, so our sea lice count for the day is right around like 30, 35. I don't know how many bass we caught, not that many, but like sea lice, I mean, it's good sea lice fishing. Oh, there's another. Dang, okay, it's starting to happen here. Something is starting to happen. That's not the dink we just caught. That one's a little better. Little more better. It's starting to happen here. Small, yes, but not bad. Let's get a grip on this one. Ridiculous. Come on, fish. All right, he doesn't want to open his mouth. So there he is. That's a nice little bass. That one's got potential. Couple sea lice on the tail. Beautiful. 3 fish in this spot, I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4 fish. 3 on camera, 4 fish in this spot, which I think brings us to 6. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's starting to happen, folks. It's starting to happen. Oh my goodness, the sea lice, folks. Yeah, the sea lice is just... Look at those lice. Oh my gosh. The lines on this fish are orange. That's how bright this fish is. Not bad, not bad. That's a proper release. Choo! Starting to happen, folks. The e-bike is what got us here, the Hovsco. We're miles down the beach. I think that might be 3 fish and 3 casts. Very sporadic action. Now it's been, 20 minutes or so since that little flurry. And then you get, oh, that was a bite. Just as I'm talking about how it's... Oh. Silly bass. You see that thing? You see that silly bass? That's what I like to see, though. A spirited fight. Oh, we just missed another. Got in. That one feels good. Does feel good. What do we have here? What's he doing? He's hooked funny. Must be. Yep. Alright, not bad. It's like a 25-inch fish. Look at the colors. Love to see it. Love to see it. My goal was I was hoping to catch 5 on my drive down. I was like, if I get 5 off this beach, that'd be good. So we're doing good. It's my best day of striper fishing in April in Rhode Island. Haven't really tried this too much. We have had like the warmest winter ever, and then we had like a crazy heat wave last week where it was in the 80s to almost 90 degrees for several days. So water temperatures are ahead of schedule. This water being like 50 degrees is unusually warm. This spot, there's really literally nothing special about this spot other than, I mean, I'm catching fish here. There's my bike. I've been in the same spot now for like 40 minutes, just kind of wading up and down this shoreline. I've gone like 30 yards that way, 30 yards that way. I mean, I don't know what it is about this particular spot, but somehow this is where they're at. There's one. They're starting to get a little jumpy. That was like some slow motion type thing there. Might not be the biggest fish, but it's quiet, it's peaceful, there's no one around. We got some light tackle. We got some fish. Look at that. Something got a hold of him. 4 teeth marks right there. Wonder what that was. Probably one of those big salmon up at Derby Dam. Yeah, probably one of those. Big old hoocho tried to eat that fish this winter. Yeah, I've tried a bunch of lures. I didn't save the videos because they felt pretty meager, but I tried a shad, I tried a bucktail, I tried a redfin, and then I started with the mag minnow. Oh, I had a follow, that was cool. A couple bass followed it right to shore. Let's see. I'm just gonna like burn it in. Oh, cruel little bass. Alright, I'm very dissatisfied with this GoPro Hero 8. Alright, I just had the camera rolling and the screen was frozen. I just went to stop the video and the screen was frozen. It wasn't rolling. This GoPro turns off all the time, just randomly out of nowhere. GoPro Hero 8, don't buy it. I mean, maybe that's just a glitchy one. But what I was saying is that we're not catching any more fish, and it's pretty much all we got. This particular spot right here, this is where I was getting them. And then now, you know, we're not getting them, so